4-H management. This is AM 620 WSNR, Jersey City.
1, 2, 3. Do you want someone who makes your voices heard, who understands and listens to your every word? Someone who can advocate for your community, someone who believes in equal opportunity.
Uncle Heshy, Uncle Heshy.
Vote for Flappish Girl and Uncle Heshy. They're the best candidates for you and me. Together they'll bring peace and prosperity to the whole district of Brooklyn. Just you wait and see. Let's go down to all those voting booths. Every vote counts, yes, it's up to you. And vote for Flappish Girl and Uncle Heshy, the greatest district leader for you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Just Enough Heshy Show. Esty, welcome back.
What's up? How's it going, guys?
And, July 4th is this weekend.
I know, so many great parties to go to.
Okay, we're going to discuss that as well, Esty. And we have a lot to talk about on this show. Next week, I just want everybody to know, all our callers, that we're going to have a special guest on the show, Naftali Moster.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of his. He seemed like a nice guy when I met him.
I don't know about me being a fan, but I heard that you were in communication with him a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was friends with my cousin, and I just he knows the family, and I thought he was a good standing guy and who's just trying to do what he thinks is right.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it. We'll argue about that as we go on. Because he told you, he asked you if our show last week was all about him, and you told him, yeah.
No, he saw the show, and he's like, oh, I didn't know it was about Yafet, and I was like, yeah. So
okay, well, we'll talk about it. Anyways, Esty, who's paying for the show today?
Yeah, we have Soft Fusion Inc. They are a software development company that's been doing this for 15 years. They create affordable and intuitive problem solving that helps you with all your software needs. You can call them for a free consultation at 718-215-9800. We have Pescata Carne. They are a meat restaurant located at 509 Avenue P. They have great gnocchi, skirt steak, and duck. All very delicious. We have Pescata New York, which is the dairy version, located at 1776 Ocean Avenue. Try their Belgian waffles. It's just my personal favorite. And their salmon shallots. Ah, so good. So, yeah, and we also have Orchidia, another dairy restaurant that's located at 4815 12th Avenue. They have a lunch buffet from 12 to 3 every day. And it's delicious, and it's a buffet, and it's only $25 per person, including coffee and tea. And we have changepain@gmail.com, which is, yeah, if you are suffering from depression, anxiety, any sort of, you can't figure out where to go, what to do, I would really like to help you in whatever your journey is, help you on your path, make better decisions, have better tools to deal with people, life. Email me at changepain@gmail.com to set up an appointment, or call 347-687-9995. And I was thinking of introducing on the show.
I didn't finish it. My turn.
No, I was thinking of introducing to the show every week on my 10-step process, where they can do each process with us if they want to.
I agree. We should do that. Let's start doing that.
Okay.
Also, we have Chamula Jewelers. They are located at 944 Kings Highway. Their phone number is 718-336-1980. 718-336-1980. Chamula Jewelers, they're a family-owned business for over 40 years. They specialize in diamond engagement rings, eternity bands, and diamond jewelry. Or bringing your old jewelry to redesign and freshen up. Chamula Jewelers, they've got the sparkle for you. They can be visited at 944 Kings Highway, or call them for a private appointment at 336-1980. Again, 944 Kings Highway, or you can call them at 718-336-1980, Chamula Jewelers. Or you could go to ttstyles.com. That's Tehila Tishler. TEETEESTYLES.com. Look at her webpage, see what she does. Beautiful wigs, hair cuttings, makeup. You can reach her at TEHILA at TEETEESTYLES.com, or you can call her for private appointments at 718-675-6842. Again, 718-675-6842. Tehila Tishla at TTStyles.com. And then, of course, we have Green Line Building Solutions. We help you with your plans, your permits, your vacate orders, your inspections. We teach you how to go code compliance. We fight your ECB violations. We help you with your corrections. We help you get into code compliance. We do all your expediting for the DOB, the FDNY, the DEP. We help with settlements with the Department of Finance. We help you with FDNY criminal tickets, and we also specialize in evictions. You can find us at 5318 16th Avenue in Brooklyn Borough Park. Again, on the corner of 16th Avenue and 54th Street, 5318 16th Avenue. Or you can call for private appointments at 718-871-0382, 718-871-0382.
You know, someone was asking me, like,
You're not
so
letting me say my joking quote of the
no,
day?
I do. Just like what you do, like work wise, and I was like, I don't know, something with buildings.
It's called expediting.
Expediting.
We also help people with their problems when they're vacated or when two neighbors are fighting with each other.
So you're an expediter.
We're an expediter.
That's the official title.
That's
okay.
our official title.
I just didn't know that.
You know, we try to make mitigation, but sometimes people call on one another. They fight with one another for no reason at all. And I have that all the time. And I
gotta
got
stop
very
spreading
angry.
hate.
I try, but they spread the hate.
You gotta throw love in their faces.
I fight back with them. You know, there's this guy Yoel on one of the chat groups, and he's constantly hears it. He says, "Let's see you man up and apologize to this guy Landau." Now, I posted a video of this guy who I asked him to stop calling on my client.
Mm-hmm.
He continued to call. He continued to. We not me. Somebody else videotaped him and sent it to me. Then they send out videotapes about me. They talk bad about me when I'm only trying to do good. I mean, a man who
everybody thinks that they're the ones doing good.
But Esty, calling on your neighbor for no gain
it's
whatsoever,
not okay.
Especially if it's his house. He wants to rent it to whoever he wants to. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. You don't tell him what to do on the block. Try to negotiate with him, talk with him. I'm willing to sit down with them and negotiate and make peace at all the time for people. But I know you're laughing at that, Esty, but I do that. I deal with hundreds of people a week. I make hundreds of times because every once in a while you have a hater. You know, yesterday I was in the WhatsApp group. It was a fast day for me, and it was hot and heating. And I was called by one of the rabbis to go to a funeral because not a lot of people were going to go. A young girl, which I want to talk about, this mental illness problem that somebody committed suicide. So I went to the funeral. I wanted to try to raise some money, and there was, there was a spot to carry the casket. There was not enough people, so I helped. People all started screaming, "Oh, photo op!" What photo op? I stood in the back. I didn't have nobody look at me. I
think you did this before you ran for anything.
I always did this. I always went to funerals. I always went to sit people's houses in Menachem. I always went to people community, bringing food to their homes. I always went to visit to funerals and visit them.
Let them think you're doing it for whatever reason. It's not important about what they think.
They went after me, and after a while, I broke down, and then I started fighting back.
No.
And it was and then when I went to, I was invited to. I have somebody in the family that has a problem with a kidney, so I went to this renewal program to listen to it. I was asked to go to the family to listen to see what it's all about, and I love this guy. This guy is just wonderful. This guy AJ Gindi was talking about it, and I saw somebody from the hospital who volunteers every week in my Manly's hospital. She gives out chillent and food and table coats to the ladies, and she was there, and I just was so impressed with the whole setup and the way they did it. And then people after the program, people are supposed to sign up for the donations of kidneys, and nobody did. So I went to sign up, and when people saw me signing up, 20 other people signed up behind me. So everybody says, "Oh, a photo op." What photo op? I signed up to join the program that maybe I'm qualified to give a kidney, and I was told, and I listened to the thing, that I could do it anyway.
You know what it is? Whenever you do good things, people are always going to be like, "Oh, you're doing it for the wrong reason." Right. Be happy that you're doing good. It doesn't even matter the reasons.
It's 30 years giving to this good. But anyways, I want to tell you a quote. Is that okay, Steve?
Go for it.
This is the quote of the day. The tragedy in life doesn't lie in not reaching your goal. The tragedy lies in not having no goals to reach.
I love that.
Okay? I have goals, even if I'm going to fail, even if I'm not going to be elected.
You got to send that to me. That's beautiful.
I try. I have high goals, and
as long as you have goals.
That's it. Some people just sit at home. They smoke their pot. They don't want to go out to work. I go out to work, guys. If you have a complaint on me, fine, I'll take it. But call into the show. In fact, how do they get to the show, Esty?
Oh yes, this is the Just Enough Heshy Show. You can call in at 718-303-9090,
and they can ask us anything.
Anything, yeah. We're not afraid. Just no cursing.
No cursing.
Because the radio part.
Right. But again, call into there. You can watch us on YouTube. Click my link on Facebook, Twitter. I posted it all. On a lot of your WhatsApps. Click in. Watch the show live. We have a lot to say, and I have a lot to say also. I'm going to be getting a call from Elke, I'm sure, because I'm going to be screaming about guns again. I have to, Esty. I have to.
Why?
Anyways, can I tell you a joke?
Go
I think
for
it was a funny joke. my boys, when they were little, my sons Avram and Moishi, they didn't like going to school.
Okay.
And one day, their younger brother Yaakov absolutely hated it. One weekend, Yaakov was screaming at me and arguing with me, and he tried every excuse not to go back to school on Monday. So when it was Shabbos morning, we were going to the synagogue, and he was crying and whining. And at the end of my rope, I finally stopped walking and explained, Yaakov, it's the law. If you don't go to school, they're going to put me in jail. He looks at me, he thinks a moment, and he says, how long are you going to go for?
That's so mean.
I know.
Do they really put parents in jail for not?
I don't think so, but it was just something that you scared a kid with. That's what you're supposed to do. But ladies and gentlemen, call into the show. We have no problem. I think, you know what, Esty, let's take a caller just to start the show.
Okay. Hey, caller, you're on the air with Uncle Heshy and Esty.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello, can you hear us?
Hello?
He hung up on us. I guess we lost him. Okay, no problem.
Okay, caller, if you want
Call
to
back, call
us
back. I'm sorry. I don't know how we got disconnected. Somebody must have pushed the button.
You think it was the wrong number? That'd be so funny. Oh, no, it's right there.
Yeah, okay, he's calling back. Let's go. Let's
I
get
guess
him
it was the
again.
right number.
He's right number. We got him on the air. Hello, you're on the air again.
Hello? Maybe his phone's broken.
What's wrong with the phones? I don't know. Okay, you'll pick up the phones and transfer it to us. I guess we don't know what we're doing.
Oh, he got a nice new haircut.
Yeah. Oh, Dimitri, you got a nice new hair. We love you. You're so handsome. That's our control end. We're at least smiling, but you are handsome. But Esty, one of the first topics that I want to talk about is, again, I was at the funeral yesterday, and again, they all have gossips and they're talking about it. We have a problem with our young people today with mental health. And I don't want to talk bad, but there's a young girl with a mother of 3, and she died, and the whole community is screaming, "What did she die? She overdosed. She killed herself." She had issues.
Yes.
Whatever her issues were. Why wasn't she helped? Now I was fighting with you in the car that we don't have enough places for her to help, and you're screaming that you don't want help. That's why she did it.
No,
That's
it's not that she doesn't want help. I'm saying if you want help, there are so many people that are saying, "Hey, come to me. I can help you." There are so many people who want to help.
But some
there are
people
organizations.
Don't know. Esty, some people don't
so
know.
if people are uneducated, then no, we can't help them. But if people know that there's something called Google, that all you can say is, "I'm depressed. What do I do?" It will tell you. You say,
maybe her
"I'm
husband
lost."
didn't want to do it. Maybe her husband was abusing her.
So maybe
lost.
Maybe if your husband's abusing me, it doesn't matter what's going on. At the end of the day, if you just look for help, you're going to find it. If you want to say, "Oh, I can't find help because I have someone who's controlling me," that's again your choice. You have a choice to run away. Even if you have kids, there are so many options.
But I believe there's not enough money out there for mental health. Even the president.
Money, I don't think is the problem. This theory of there's not enough is false. They literally print money all the time.
I don't see mental health clinics all over the place? How come I don't see 20
What do you mean? You know how many
hotlines?
rehab centers? You know how many? First off, you don't need more than one hotline. You need 10 hotlines. Everyone knows there's one hotline. You're sad, you call them up. There's a lot of help out there, but sometimes people feel like, "Oh, I'm different. There's no help for me because my case is special." Everyone always thinks that there's a reason why their problems are worse and unfixable. Well, it's all a lie, because every problem has many solutions, and there's no limit to what you can help or change your situation. There's so much help out there. You just have to be willing to find it and be open to believing that there's help out there and that you can be okay.
I want to read a statement.
Go for it.
A couple of weeks ago, there was a problem, an issue in our neighborhood, and I don't know. They all said I blamed the girl for not going for help. Was she abused? Was he not abused? We had an issue with one of our leaders in our community.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about a person that I stood up and defended. His name is Jacob Dasko, Yankee Dasko. He's a longtime leader of the ballpark show. He was recently indicted on multiple charges of abusing this young girl.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really defend Yankee. I said, listen, he's a longtime man. He's a man of the community. And not that I didn't believe the situation. I believe that from his history of 30 or 40 years of serving the community, I didn't believe, and I believe a man should be innocent
until proven guilty.
But still, I applaud this survivor on the courage and bravery that she undoubtedly took to come forward to the law enforcement with a story. I'm not saying that I don't believe her. I'm saying I believe her. But you're right. And Esty, every survivor of sexual assault deserves to expect that he or she would be believed. A culture that encourages otherwise disregards the safety of our children. I apologize in any way that if you guys thought for a moment that I did not believe her. I just don't believe the story. But again, I am in confusion, I guess, in the middle that
that's really great. I mean, it's not even your job to apologize because people misconstrued what you said.
But while Jacob Daskell remains innocent, and he is innocent till proven guilty, I am pleased to learn that he was removed from the Shomrim. And it should always be that people take a step back, let them work out their issues. I also caution parents to keep these accusations in mind when they're educating their children. I apologize for any implications that there was any basis to doubt the story of the victim. Again, I'm not saying the
you were
victim
just supporting your friend in case it wasn't true.
Right. We must work together to create a culture where victims are believed and abusers are held accountable. But remember that.
But we also have to hold victims accountable if they cry wolf.
They cry wolf and they lie.
Right.
So again, I don't know where to go. I am in a conundrum or whatever you want to call it.
Okay, like if I find out a really good friend of mine is a pedophile, right? I will still support them, but I will be like, I'll support the victim that whatever they did, but they don't stop being your friend just because they did something bad. If not, we'd have no friends because everyone does things that they don't want anyone to know that's very bad. Nobody is as innocent as they believe.
What do I do? I am. Do I stand behind him?
This is what it is. You stand behind him no matter what. Even if he did something bad, that means he's sick. That means he needs help. That means he's broken. And you stand behind him.
So you're just saying I shouldn't say he's not guilty. I shouldn't say that.
Right. Don't worry about it. Support both sides. Support someone who abused someone who obviously was abused himself, or he wouldn't do it, and support the victim who is going through it, and who knows, maybe might go and do it again themselves.
This is a very tough thing.
That's why if you can just support everyone and accept them as being human.
Where would this girl go for help?
This girl, where would she go for help?
Shouldn't have she gone for help when she saw this happening to her? Shouldn't have she know?
I mean, she had family. Maybe she had, I don't know how close her family is or her friends. She should have had people to talk to. That's why it's so important to have a friend, someone you can trust. And if you have no friends, it means you're not letting yourself have friends. It's very difficult to be vulnerable in front of someone to show your bad side, your dark side. But it's okay because everybody has it. And no matter what, you're not alone. For every weird idea you think, if people know this about me, they're going to judge me. There's a million people out there with the same idea, and they're judging themselves too. And you're not alone, no matter what.
I was helping this guy Yossi Silva many months ago. He was in trouble, and I helped him. He kept crying and helping, asked for help, and all of a sudden, yesterday and 2 days ago, he goes on WhatsApp and starts knocking me and cursing me and making fun of me and hurting me. Now, I don't understand this guy. What do you want me to do, Esty? I'm upset. Should I not be? I'm not upset, really. I'm disappointed.
Okay.
Not that I mind somebody else who doesn't know me going after it, because they're dumbbells. Or I'll call them an idiot, which I did a couple of people. I said, "You're idiot." They taped me and they forwarded it. I'm not embarrassed to say anybody that you're an idiot. I'm not embarrassed to say when you're acting foolish. Some people just talk out of their heads, and I'm not scared because I don't like bullies. I don't like people knocking people down. I don't like people emptying other people's houses.
Oh, I have a great quote for you.
And I'm going to take your quote. So that's what I do. I fight back for the little people. I fight back for myself as well. And this is my issue here with you, Esty. This guy helped. Now he called me and he apologized. He says, "Heshy, will you accept my apology?" I said, "Why did you do this?" He says, "Well, I did it to make fun of you and just to show you or give you more publicity." I said, "I don't need publicity." And then you come in, Esty. Bad publicity is just as good as good publicity.
That's just like a saying my friend told me. And it's true. It's just.
So I'm running for district leader.
You can just ask him in the future, please don't do this.
I did, but he doesn't want to stop.
You said he apologized. He said he's going to stop.
After what he did to me, after he made me look so bad to all my people,
can anybody make you look bad? You know you. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks.
I know that, but it's just so embarrassing sometimes, not only to me, to my family, that there are people out there when I wake up 4:30 in the morning and you put in your 14, 15 hours a day, you do good, and then you come home disgusted, like yesterday.
People are just unsatisfied.
After the funeral, and when I saw all these texts and quotes,
you were like, I was
exhausted. It was like another hour to go to the fast. I said, "You know what? I'm going to give this up. Forget it. I don't want to do good anymore."
No,
why should I go through this?
You don't do good because people are going to treat you better. You do good because there's nothing else you can do.
I agree with you.
It doesn't matter. So if they want to say everything good you're doing is bad, fine. You do what you think is right.
They watch me on videos all day. They see I get up in the morning. They see I go do these things, and I have no time for myself and family. And still, they still knock me and quote me and say things like, "It's terrible."
It's tough when there's a lot of hate involved. You just have to show them love and know that they're a little bit broken. They don't know how to be anything else. If they could, they would.
But you try to show them, and they just get worse and worse.
They don't get worse. No. When you show people love, they get better. It's just how it goes. It's like an automatic human thing.
WhatsApp Shammy. He's a very terrible guy. I really hate him on WhatsApp. A really bad guy. And another guy, Sofa. They just knock me in, and they don't even know me. They talk terrible, and they do nothing all day long.
They're bored.
And I fight back, or I try to be nice. I say, listen, let's stop. And they keep going worse and worse and worse.
You have to let them be. They're going to find their own
But
path.
then it just makes me look bad.
No, nothing can make you look bad if you know who you are. If you
So
like
I'm
you
running
and
for
you
district.
trust you.
I'm district leader. I like myself. Should they vote for me?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
You endorse me.
I endorse you.
And
I know that it doesn't matter what he does for this or whatever. At the end of the day, his results, the things that he gets done, it doesn't matter. I don't care what you think the reason is. I don't care if you
Right,
think he's
so you
really
don't-
this. As long as you are doing good things and the world is seeing an improvement, it's nobody's business what you do.
Right. So, and otherwise, you guys stand up. You guys go
Yeah.
to the.
What I wanted to
you
say-
guys run for district leader. I have no problem.
Yeah.
I am running against David Schwartz because I'm unhappy with the way he did stuff the last 2 years. Nothing was accomplished, and I want you to know. I will
Come on,
tell you
nothing.
nothing. He went.
I'm sure he did what he had to
I
do.
hope he did, because I know that he tried to run an organization for the contractors in my field, and they were upset. Nothing was done. There was right now they're having problems with leasing legislation to stop it. Again,
They
nothing
got to
was
stop
done.
putting in laws. Take away laws, not add.
Oh, so Esty, here's a new law. So you're ready complaining? Here you go.
Oh,
The
okay.
city council, plans to nail illegal dumpers. That means if somebody does construction or something small in the house and they put it outside, and or somebody cleaned up, you had some papers or you dropped some papers and they swept it up, or you got a bill and it was put into the other person's garbage. The city council passed a package Thursday to crack down on it, and the sanitation department can fine you for illegal dumping unless you can prove that it wasn't your garbage, even though your name was in there. Come on, man. You know how many times in front of my office, people dump garbage, pizza boxes, envelopes, papers, and I clean it up and I sweep it up and I put it in my garbage. It's just, I have no choice. I leave it on the floor, I'm going to get a ticket. But
Yeah, first off, the tickets for the garbage on the floor, that's
right,
messed
the
up. That's
fines
not
are
our
going
problem.
up. The fines are ranging now from $14,000
Just
to
trying to take our money.
$18,000. It's like, and the city council, our councilman, we're just letting them continue to get away with it. People call into the show, 718-303-9090. I don't know what's
Plus,
going
first
on.
off, they took away half the garbages from the streets. I could be walking with something in my hand for like 3 blocks or 5 blocks even,
Right.
and there's no garbage. So they're looking to ticket us, and that's not okay. I need them to take away all tickets. Stop trying to get money out of us. Find a different way. We are not the way. We pay taxes. That's enough. Don't try to ticket us for a bunch of stuff because you can't afford your budget because you don't know how to manage. Okay, put a Jewish mother in place, and believe me, she'll have enough money for everything. She'll know how to
But
budget it all.
We need our city council to watch these 312 organizations. These guys are just making laws up. They're going in. Today I was helping a young man with a vacate order. He was vacated from his house. We worked through plans. We fought the mayor's task force. We got the place clean. They gave us a hard time for 6 months. They said, oh, you didn't put a wall in the right place. Boom, we had to redo it again. They come to the building. Then they walk in, they see everything is oh, we want to go check out the other stuff. We said, why? Oh, we have a badge. And they start knocking on doors. We said, no, you're not allowed to do that. You don't have a warrant. But they just showed this badge, and they had the power to force themselves around.
A lot of things we got to fix.
We're not. They're allowing us. They're
Hashtag
allowing
clean
us.
sweep and vote for Heshy for district leader.
Right. Do you want to hear what happened last week to me?
What
I had a
happened?
young guy in Staten Island. He followed all the rules. He did something bad. We fixed him up. Inspector comes down, and the inspector says, oh, you put that camera there. He says, yeah, I didn't put it there. And he lied. He lied. And the guy says, oh, you put the camera there and you finished the door. He says, we were working and we didn't realize that you stopped our job. It was only a little more thing. He says, I'm going to punish you. I'm going to shut you down another week.
Wait, you're not allowed to put up a camera? That's considered working on a
Well,
building?
when they stop you from working, you can't run new wires and make changes to the place they stopped you to work.
Yeah, but you need a camera to make sure no one's going to go into your
You have
place
to ask permission then for it or get a
to
permit.
put up a camera.
Well, you need
That's it.
permits.
No more permits, no more tickets. I'm so sick of them adding extra stuff that's going to trap us.
But the person who had the power was the inspector, and this boy got another $5,000 penalty. Why? Because
The city needs
didn't-
money.
Right. But the point is, they kept him out of his job for another week. He was shut down another week. And then more money lost. And again, our city council is giving these guys who have no power the power to do stuff. And
It's
we're
okay.
scared.
Things will get better.
But we are scared. But we're shivering in our pants wherever
No,
we go.
but we're getting better people into office every day. More people are being inspired to do
You know what?
something.
Why aren't we protecting our people? Look at this. I want to talk about this. First, I want to get to the kidney thing anyways. Hello?
Okay.
I told you that I'm going to be donating a kidney. I signed up. I don't know if they're going to accept me. I'm 54 years old. I was told I was healthy enough and I was good enough. And I'm doing the testing. I did the swab. carvings.
I'm gonna wait till they pay me for it.
So that's right, Esty. I want to give it away for free. You want to get paid.
Yep, I'm not having a scar on my body for free. I'm sorry, I'm a woman. It's important.
But
If I'm
isn't
going
it
to
a
get cut
good-
open,
But isn't it a good thing to donate a kidney?
it's a great
What
thing.
if-
But the insurance companies can pay for dialysis 3 times a week. They can pay me.
If I don't have insurance or money?
Everybody has insurance.
Everybody?
Hospitals take you no matter what. And what do you mean? Even if you have no insurance, you can go into the hospital. They're not going to give you a kidney
But
anyways.
you're going to be on the bottom of the list unless you can pay.
That's true, but
So that means I will die for sure.
but that has nothing to do with donating. If someone donates a kidney to someone who has no insurance, they won't have anyone to perform the operation. So either way, it doesn't matter. Everybody has insurance,
So according
and
to
everyone
the way
gets treated.
the government runs, they can even force us upon death that all of us might have to donate our kidneys.
That again, you see, we shouldn't do that. We should have the option that we can get paid for our organs, and it can go to
What
our
happens
family.
if you never want to give it and you die? Does the government have a right?
No,
just
of
to take-
course not.
How do you know? They're changing the laws now that they can do
Yeah,
whatever they want.
What do you mean? There's no rule like after death, then I can do whatever I want to you. That's terrible. That's a terrible law that will never be
But
passed.
so far, it seems to be everything else keeps passing on us.
No, not everything. Okay, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get easier. There are people who are getting smarter at figuring things out. I
Yeah.
believe it.
Okay.
I wanted to say, by the way, my quote from before.
Yeah.
Okay, bullying a bully still makes you a bully. That's why whenever people are standing up for stuff, you have to worry. You have to
How do
worry
you
about.
fight a bully?
You have to. You have to be nice and not yell at them, not put them down, bring them up.
Oh, say hi. You're beating me up. No problem. Continue beating me.
Why are you so sad? Why are you beating up this poor kid? What did he do to you? What do you feel so alone? Why don't you have someone in your
I
life?
feel like it.
That's the cover-up reason. There's a real reason, okay? Probably he gets beaten also. Most bullies are being bullied. And if people would just stop the cycle of, oh, you did something to me, so I'm going to do something to you, and I'm the right guy. No, it is never right to put someone down or hurt them. You're supposed to help and uplift and love people.
Well, SDA, you're in dreamland. It doesn't work
It's
like
not
that.
dream world. Okay, no, different people are.
So
You can be that person.
Can I get to the gun things that I keep finding about? You know, there was a crazy man last week, a maniac. He went and gunned down 5 people in Maryland. Just
Wow.
walked into a newsroom and gunned down 5 people in Maryland.
I feel like
His
the more
name
we
is
advertise it, the more it happens.
Gerard Ramus left a paper trail of mad ravings aimed at the Capital Gazette for at least 6 years before he allegedly stormed the newsroom Thursday, slinging smoke grenades and firing a shotgun. The 38-year-old man arrested in the massacre began an obsessive campaign against whatever the newspaper in 2012. The point is he went in and started shooting people. Why again? Because he needed help. He's a mental.
I'm
People are
sure his
saying that
gun
he's a
was
maniac.
legal.
But even if it was legal or not,
It wasn't.
I don't believe it was legal. Trust me.
Yeah.
There was no way somebody with that kind of a mental problem is legal.
Yeah, I mean,
Now then, Elke's going to call in. Well, Heshy, the stabbing. That's right. Here we go. You know about the kid last week that was in the Bronx, and he was in a bodega, and he was in the bodega, and they dragged him out of the bodega, right?
mhm.
And what happened, Esty? Simple. There was a mistaken identity. The gangsters went in there, they called him out, they beat him up, and they stabbed him. Eight guys. Now you tell me, Esty. I have a question for you. Where are the cops? Because they're too busy giving us tickets. They're too busy.
Aren't
not
there
looking.
separate cops for tickets and for arrests?
There are. They should, but you know what? Tickets for traffic tickets, but a lot of the regular cops are hiding in corners. I mean, it's just too many. Why aren't we taking our cops and using it for protection? Don't give me splitting of cops. We should use our money for protection.
Yeah,
The
no more
tickets,
tickets. I'm
right.
so against it, and it seems very illegal.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We're not that illegal, that abusive. We can find a way around stuff to come up with ideas, but
What I say, the law is not morality. It's just who has the most power. So right now, giving tickets to people is illegal. I
And-
don't care if it's legal and they're doing it. It's illegal as in like human moral
well,
rights.
I'm not happy about these gangs. And then another gang member. We should have these gangs off the streets already, but we're so busy with garbage cans and building department. And
they're trying to get the
graffiti.
easy stuff done first.
Easy stuff done, SD. Why aren't we
But
getting
the easy stuff doesn't need to get done.
right? The murders. That's my problem here today. That's what I'm very upset about.
Okay, so maybe we take a caller. Yeah.
Yeah, take a call.
So yeah, you guys listening to the Just Enough Heshy Show, you can call in at 718-303-9090. Hello, you're on the air with Uncle Heshy and Esty. Hello?
Are you talking?
Hello?
No, but something's wrong with our phones today. Push the next button
Oh,
quickly.
that's not good. Okay,
I don't
let's
know
do
what's
this.
going on.
Hello, you're on the air with Uncle Heshy and Esty.
Hi.
Oh.
I wanted to know, what do you have to say about the suicides that happened in our community?
Where? What happened?
The suicide in our community. What can we do to make it better that it shouldn't happen anymore?
So it's a good question, and I fight with Esty on this. Esty says we have enough that people should go look for help if they're sick. I feel that there's not enough youth centers out there. I believe we're not guiding our young children properly. I believe that we don't have mental health solutions for our children. Esty says we do have enough, and that they should go looking for help themselves. I know this young lady that died the other day, yesterday or the other day, whatever. She had issues and she couldn't find help because if she would have found help, she's a young girl. I don't think her problems were that bad, and it's just wrong. And we need more drug rehabs. I know what you're saying.
We have
Esty.
so many rehabs.
We don't have because I don't see any of them in Borough Park or Flatbush.
Yeah, they're usually
Paula,
out of state.
Do you know of drug rehabs? Do you know of mental
Yes, there's one.
One.
On Foster Avenue, and it's only for not Jewish people.
But we need, forget the Jewish people only, we need a lot more in our community.
It's not the amount. It's about people looking for what they want or what they need to help them. People just think, oh, I can't be helped, and they just don't look.
How would have you helped this young lady?
Well, probably extensive therapy and maybe meds just to get through. I mean, I'm not pro meds, but if she's so...
Also, I just heard that they want to pass a law that if you want to commit suicide, they're going to help you commit suicide.
Yeah, we know about that, but that's never going to happen. A young lady like this,
but you know, think about this, okay?
First of all, that suicide thing is only if you're very sick and you're dying anyway.
No, but think about this. Imagine they had a youth center.
Thank you, caller. We appreciate it. Hello?
Yeah. Imagine we had a center that said, hey, if you want to kill yourself, just come here and we'll help you do it. This woman would have gone there and they would have been like, why are you so miserable? What do you feel can't be changed? They would have given them therapy and she would have had help.
But if everybody knows that if you go to this center, you're not going to get it anyway.
No, so maybe some people do. Maybe some people can. They do help them commit suicide. Are very
smart. You'll be able to trick them and commit suicide. That's crazy. You're going to be able to. There are some people that are very smart and who want to die, and they're going to be able to trick them.
It's not trick them. If you get help, you get therapy, and no matter what you do, you still want to die. Yes, you should have the right. I mean, I think that with the right therapy, you won't want to. But if we put the option out there, that will make people at least know where to go for help when they're looking to kill themselves.
I don't know, Esty. I don't like people killing themselves, especially a mother of 3 children dying for no reason. It bothers me. Those little kids are going to be now affected for the rest of their lives, and everybody doesn't understand. All they do is cry, "Oh wow, it's publicity. She overdosed. She's stupid." It doesn't work like that. She had issues. We, the community, did not help our fellow neighbor. We should be responsible.
We don't even know our neighbors.
We are to blame. I blame me. I blame all of us.
I don't blame me. I'm sorry. I have given my phone number every week for anyone who needs help. Okay, I've given my email. If someone is listening and needs help, I'm there for them. So if they're not getting the help, that's on them. It's not. You can't force people to change. You can't force people to want good things for themselves.
We need more than SD as an option. I don't want to call us.
I'm not the only one. You know how many therapists are out there? There are so many people who want to help. I mean, I used to go to the city with a free advice sign, and people would just stop and ask for direction. And I mean, I don't know why they didn't know where to find it elsewhere. I guess you have to find a place that does free therapy officially, so people know they can go there. That's what I'm
saying. We should have.
But most people have insurance, so they could get free therapy.
I don't think therapy covers all this.
No. A majority of thing you have to find the right therapist, but there are centers that take insurance.
Okay, I hope so.
There are tons of people who are not therapists that just love helping people, and you can sit and talk to them, and they know about life a little bit, and. Yeah, I mean.
Okay, well, I do. Well, I meet them all the time on Ocean Parkway. A lot of people know about life. They tell me all about the life things and what things I should do to make this place better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we have another topic I would like to talk about, Esty.
Okay.
Okay, and this is a very serious topic. Are you ready?
Let's go for it.
And I don't think you're going to Donald Trump.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now you've been following him lately. You do know who he is.
I know who he is. I don't know what's been going on lately. I'm not very into politics. It's just all, he said, she said, they did, they didn't. Then it's all like an argument for what?
But all your people are talking. What are your friends saying? He's a good president. He's a bad president. He's a whacker. I mean,
someone just told me. One of my friends was very surprised. She's like, I like Trump, and I'm like, where did this come from? And she's like, I don't know. He does what he feels like. That's cool, because he doesn't care about anybody.
So how come you don't knock him when he talks bad about other people?
So think about this. If somebody talks bad about people and I knock them, guess what? I'm just like them. I'm the one talking bad about people. So no matter what bad people talk about, I'm not going to talk bad.
He's trying to defend his actions, and there are millions of
When you defend yourself, you don't have to attack also. You can say, I'm okay. I don't have to say that you're bad in order for me to be okay.
but people are knocking him. They're talking bad about
And
him.
he's able to handle it. And in some ways, he has bad publicity, and it's good. Think about this: because everything he does, he's going to be hated for. He can do whatever he likes. So
So
why
that's
not?
what you're telling me. Because whatever I do, people are going to hate me no matter
Exactly.
what.
That's what you have to do. What you think is right, and if people hate or love you, that's not your business. You have to do what feels right to you, what's true to you. If not, who are you living for?
So next week,
No?
we're going to have on the show Naftali Moster.
Mhm.
He has a lot of haters, a lot of people that hate him.
I feel like he's very calm about it, and he's just like, oh, okay, he just doesn't like when people threaten him, which I think are false threats. But I don't think he does it with hate. I think he does it with love. And people say, oh, he's very angry. Maybe he's angry. He's not doing this with hate. You know?
Okay.
And it
Well,
always matters what the
again,
intention is, where it's
Esty,
from.
be prepared that I'm not going to agree with his opinions while you agree with his opinions.
That's okay. I mean, it's okay to have different opinions. That's why we have them.
Okay, Esty, let's do a couple more commercials before the show ends, and
Let's do it.
It's midway to the show. It's far from over. We have a lot more to do, and please call in, everybody. 718-303-9090. I think the phones have been working. I don't know why they've been going bad, but go ahead. 718-303-9090. Esty?
Yes. So yeah, we have Orchidia. They are a dairy restaurant that has a lunch buffet every day from 12 to 3. And they are they have amazing food. It's only $25 per person, and they have like sushi. They let you like make almost any roll. I mean, as far as I know, and desserts. Everything they have is delicious. And we have Software Fusion Inc. They're a software development company that can help your business run smoother with their software needs. They've been doing this for 15 years, and you can reach them at 718-215-9800 for a free consultation. We have Pescata Carne. They are an amazing meat restaurant located at 509 Avenue P. You can call and make a reservation at 347-702-5711. We have Pescata New York, located at 1776 Ocean Avenue. I suggest the Belgian waffles and the salmon shallots. Last time I went in there, I just first had the waffles, and then I was like, I'll get a sandwich. But the waffles were so good, I'm like, this is all I need. And they have a frappuccino with like this little cookie in it. Oh, it's great.
Okay.
So yeah, and then we have changepain@gmail.com. If you need help and you're lost, you don't have friends, you don't know who to turn to, you don't know what to do, I try to be there for as many people. I mean, lately I've been so busy. I don't like to take on new clients, but I want to if people need the help, because I helping people is the first important thing.
Even though we're going to talk bad, you're doing it for the publicity, for the money.
No, it's not about the why. When people need help, it's you are great, you are worthy, you are loved. There is nothing you need to be or go or do. You're wonderful, and just stop stressing out. So yeah, you can reach me at changepain@gmail.com or 347-687-9995.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
And then we have Chamula Jewelers. They're located at 944 Kings Highway, 718-336-1980. Chamula Jewelers, they're a family-owned business for over 40 years. They're located at 944 Kings Highway. Again, call them at 718-336-1980. Go for a new appointment, get an engagement ring. They're really very good, and you can take in your old jewelry for nice freshening up. And again, we have TT Styles, TEESTYLES.com. Tehila Tishla. She does her wigs. You should check out her website, TEESTYLES.com. She's fully licensed, and you should check out her website and call her for private appointment, 718-675-6842. Again, 718-675-6842. Her prices are wonderful. She does great work. And then we have Green Line Building Solutions, located on the corner of 16th Avenue, 54th Street, 5318 16th Avenue. Stop in. We'll help you with your stop work orders, your vacate orders, your inspections, your code compliance. We go to court for your ECB violations, and we help you do your corrections. We show the owners how to get code compliance and lift their stop work orders. We do expediting for the DOB, FDNY, and DP. Look, Esty, it says it right here that we do expediting, that we're called expediters.
Yeah, but no, you didn't call it expediters. You just said, okay.
Okay. We do settlements with the Department of Finance, and we do FDNY criminal tickets. We also specialize in equipment. We're located, and we also help you with gas. I helped somebody that, shut off by mistake. His gas got shut off because he dropped some hole. We helped him file the permit, and we got him his gas quickly back done. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. We're located at 5318 16th Avenue, the corner of 54th Street and 16th Avenue. Come in, pop in Borough Park, Brooklyn, and we'll help you with all your issues. Now, Esty, I am running for the city, for the
I was going to say, you help people with all sorts of things. You know,
Right.
you're running for district council. It doesn't even have to just be for expediting.
Right. I help people I help people in the hospitals that need help. I help people that.
Yeah, I mean, a good thing
sometimes-
to know about Heshy. It's tough for him to say no. So if you need something,
Thank you, Esty. Thank you for finally going with that. You know, I have this young man that has a problem with his mother, an
Uh-huh.
issue, a personal issue.
Okay.
And his mother called me to speak to him. I said, okay. I told the boy to call his mother. He says, my mother abused me. I don't want to talk to you anymore. And I go there all the time. And he's a boy he's an older boy already. And the mother called me up screaming at me. And starts cursing at me on Facebook. I said, the kid doesn't want to talk to you. What do you want me to do? He's 30 years old, 28 years old. Well, you abuse him. You scream at him the same way you're screaming at me. And then she starts calling me names. After a while, I fought back. Now you're telling me that I'm a hater because she knocked me and I can't put her son on the. What do you want me to do?
Okay,
Beat her son?
it's very normal when someone says mean things to you. Your automatic reaction is, "Oh, I have to say mean things to them. I have to protect myself. I have to defend myself."
But she
if you can
doesn't
go
stop.
out, I
She
know.
continues.
So the goal is to go
Publicly.
outside of your programming and say, "Oh, it's so terrible. Your son doesn't want to talk to you, and I wish I could help, and I just can't." And she'll be like, "Oh, you're this, this, and this." You'll be
Right.
like, "I'm so sorry.
And I did, and
I
I
know
hang
this is
up,
hard for you,
and
and
I
I know
don't-
that you're being
But
hurt.
Esty, I
You
don't
just
pick. I
have
ignore.
compassion."
I spoke to my boys about it, and they told me don't pick up the phone.
That's a
ignore
smart idea,
calls.
also.
And I did that, and she continues to harass me and text me and email me and
Okay, so you
Facebook
just
me.
ignore it.
And
But who is this
but other
kid? Does he
people-
like? How come you haven't asked me for like?
Well, he wasn't.
He obviously has an issue with boundaries. Most people with
Look, he
abuse
was
has.
abused. He did go back home, and his mother continues him. Oh, don't follow the religious ways. Don't be religious. Don't help them.
Oh man.
Don't be good. And he says, I want to be religious. And he comes to me, and I say, listen to me. I can't tell you what to do. You want a meal?
Do I know this kid?
I think you do. He's one of my many that has passed
Wow.
through my house.
No,
And
so
you've
I would.
seen it.
Hello, tell him to come, and I'll teach him my program. It'll teach him about boundaries
but
and
how does he
what
deal with
his
his
mother's
mother?
allowed and not allowed.
But his mother is crazy.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter who's crazy
let me
around
tell
you.
you
When you set up boundaries, nobody can enter
He loves his mother. He took his mother to a Passover party.
You can love your
And
mother.
at the Passover party, she started freaking out and screaming.
You probably shouldn't take her anymore then.
Right. Everybody said you can't bring her
When
anymore.
people are abusive, you treat them like children.
So,
You're going to have a tantrum? I'm not going to take care of you then.
This is going on. And he says, listen, I'm tired of it. You're hurting me mentally. You're stopping me from getting married. You're stopping me from having my life.
When he's really tired of it, he'll get out.
He is. He's out. He doesn't want to talk to her anymore.
Okay, that's what it is. You have to hit rock bottom before you can go up.
So now she's blaming all of the friends and all the people that have helped her.
So she can blame whoever she wants. Doesn't make it true. No, let her blame. It doesn't matter.
Another person coming after me for no reason for doing the good thing.
Well, so first off, why are you calling it? Why are people coming after you for no reason?
So that was my defense of Yankee Dasko, that a lot of people, a lot of people went after him. And was it true? Was it not true? I'm not saying that the story is true or not true.
It's not
what
our
I'm saying
place.
is, but look what happened to me. I did nothing, and they just come and attack me and harass me and accuse me.
People get triggered. You said some things that they thought, oh, maybe he's like saying that it's okay. And they got so triggered they didn't even notice what you were saying or actually listen to you. By the way, do you know most times when two people are talking, they're not listening to the other person. They're just talking about themselves all the time. Like, have a conversation with someone and listen to how they answer.
I tried. I did good a couple years ago. I right now, Cohen, this guy Cohen, he's the lawyer for Donald Trump.
Okay.
And they are giving him a hard time. They're going to arrest him. He's going to make a deal with the government, even though he defended Trump, even though he represented Trump. They're looking to get something else besides this Russia. They was trying to investigate Trump for Russia investigation. Now they're going after his lawyer to try to find something else.
They're desperate to get rid of him.
So now Mr. Cohen comes out, okay, and he says, listen, family first. I have to protect my family. I'm willing to make a deal with the government. Whatever you want, government, I will now give you as long as you let me off the hook. I don't care about Mr. Trump, even though I tried to defend him, but I can't lose my family. Now, a lot of people told me this many years ago when I was going through this issue. But again, I put my family in jeopardy because I believe the right thing is always to defend your friends, always to do the right thing, follow your religion, follow the laws you've grown up with. For 50 years, I was following in a path, and all of a sudden, because the government comes and threatens me, it's wrong. It's just wrong. And that's why I don't like when people ran on other people for no reason. I mean, because you don't like what he's doing. So the only way to get to him is by going to the government and get him knocked down. Sure, you'll find something on him. This guy, they went after him for illegal apartments. This guy that was on the video, they got him for illegal apartments. And you know what they ended up getting him for at the end of the day when the inspectors got in? That he closed up a wall and made a room bigger. That was it.
Wow.
That was it. And he got a fine, and he got another fine. It costed him $10,000 in penalties. He had to file plans.
How does the government not have money? They should be so rich by now.
They are,
Wow.
but they're throwing it away on stupid stuff, and they're not actually concentrating on the right ways on gun control, on policing the gangsters, on watching crime at night. Instead, they're ticketing us for double parking our cars or parking instead of 15 feet away from the meter, from the pump, 13 feet away. Really?
No, they need to put white lines by the.
Today
by the,
I got a ticket for
pump.
alternate side of the street parking. I got out of my car 5 minutes to 11. I know, it wasn't 11 o'clock. I got out, I found the spot. I was lucky, and I jumped out of the car because I know they weren't cleaning the sidewalk in 5 more minutes. I jumped out, and the guy got me, and he gave me a $65.
Wow.
And I said,
man.
officer, I just walked out of the car. He says, 5 more minutes. I said, he was like 6 more minutes.
No, the problem is that they give them a quota. They have to give a certain amount, which means that they have to find a certain amount of people guilty, even if they aren't, and it doesn't affect
even
anything.
Our judges today are just stupid. They work for the government.
Wait, they don't have a quota, right? Judges. I know the prisons have a quota, which is so messed up.
A lot of these judges are just going with the government, because I remember I was speaking to one judge. I am an employee of the government. One judge.
I never want to be an employee of the government.
Not only that, the administrative judges rule 90% of the time against the people. How is that possible that the government has a 90% success rate? I mean, you don't.
Wait, the government always wins?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And these judges get a $5 bonus every time this happens.
Oh, they get a bonus for voting with the government.
Yeah.
How is that legal? That is so illegal.
Yeah. It's not illegal. It's a bonus that they
No, it's illegal. I don't care if it's legally legal. It's illegal to a moral code.
It's administrative law, and that's the way it works. And too bad.
There's so much that needs to be changed.
City council has not done it. Our councilmen are not doing it. You know what I mean? I'm not happy with it. You're right.
Honestly, I just want to find
Mr. Chaim Deutsch, the great councilman for our community. You know, he tried to split the beach. Now we have a men and women beach on a public beach.
What?
Right. I mean, aren't you busy doing other stuff? Why aren't you busy fighting the building? Even though he did help me with one client. He was very good with one client that was thrown out of the house fighting with the neighbor.
That's everyone. They have good and bad.
And he did. We called him, and finally he defended, and he ended up calling the commissioner, hey, guys, they did everything right. You're being petty. And he ended up getting the commissioner to agree with us and let this guy back in his house and get heat. But otherwise than that, you got to call them 50 times. And the city council is not cooperating with us. And I saw him walking on Mardi Gras. There was a Mardi Gras last Sunday. And I went over to Chaim. Chaim, can you take a picture with me? He says, no. I said, why? He says, oh, I don't do it with for the politicians. Then my competitor goes over to him and he takes a picture right in the middle of the street.
Maybe he wasn't with his family.
He was. He had 5 daughters over there, 5 women with him, his daughters, his wife. And again, these are the games they play. These are the stories that they play. I was very disappointed. I couldn't believe. And then I asked his brother, who's in my district, to sign my petition. He wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah. I said, just sign the petition.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this is all a lack of faith. People just don't believe that there's a better way. They feel like, oh, if I don't do this, I'm not going to get what I want.
Everybody, I do have my 3,000 signatures. I do want you to sign my petition. I'm still going strong. I'm well over the quota. I know they're not going to get me, but I'm going every way till next. Even though I was told I can go till next Thursday, but I want to have 5,000 by the end of this week, which I'm trying to push. Today we got another 300 signatures, so our numbers are really, really flying.
Yeah, come by Heshy's office.
No, you're going to see my guys tomorrow. We're going to be all over Flatbush. We're even helping a judge get on the ballot. And you know, some people say, "Oh, Heshy, you know, the Flatbush girl is bad. That's why we're not voting for you."
What?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe
they don't
that.
like her transgender policy, which is a lie.
Hello. If they vote for you, it has nothing to do with voting for her. They could either vote.
But I do support her, but she has different
So then they can't support you if you support her. That it doesn't change or it doesn't matter.
Because my district is different, and I do care what she does good. She does so much good for her people because you don't like one or two of our ideas. Like Esther, you know that the Supreme Court right now, there's a guy retiring from the Supreme Court. Time to retire. He's an old man.
Okay.
So now they're putting in a new judge. Donald Trump is going to be putting in the new swing vote.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying with Donald Trump's new Supreme Court there, they're going to change abortion, that you cannot have abortion anymore.
Well, what's going to happen is they're going to do it underground secretly. People are going to get sick. They're going to complain. And it's going to be revoked.
Well, in the olden days, they used to do it terribly. But now a lot of the countries of the world can do it. Just fly to another country and get it done.
It's okay. They'll just punch themselves in the stomach. That sounds terrible.
All right, that's no good. Then they can die too. And the baby comes out.
Don't worry, it's going to get...
And then they'll arrest them for murder.
I just love how the government is trying to give you a hold over your own body, what you're allowed to do. You're not allowed to kill yourself. You're not allowed to get an abortion.
Do you support abortion or not?
I'm pro everybody choosing. If I kill my baby, that's on me. It's not my government. It's not the government's problem. It's not
But
anybody
that's
else's
wrong.
problem.
It's,
I'm
it's
accountable.
against Jewish law.
Maybe, but I'm accountable. Nobody else. If I have a baby in me and I get rid of it, that's my responsibility, my accountability. Nobody can tell me what I can do with my own body.
But again,
That's for sure.
it's against the law of God.
Until it's outside of you, you don't have you don't have a right.
According to the church and the synagogues and the rabbis and every religion,
It doesn't matter what religion says.
the minute
Your body is your control,
upon-
and someone else's is theirs.
Upon the baby's creation in your stomach, he's automatically considered life.
Until the baby comes out and is breathing, no one can really tell you. So yes, if you are pregnant for 8 months and you get your baby aborted, that's pretty messed up. But guess what? I'm not God. It's your problem. If someone is going to judge you for what you do.
So you mean we should be held accountable by God, not by you little citizens?
Yes, exactly. You don't put people in jail because they got an abortion 8 months later. You don't have to be the doctor to perform it either. Doctors have to choose if they're willing to do it. Again, that's their sin. But we have to stop worrying about what's for other people. You worry about yourself and let them worry about them. The government trying to take control over what I'm allowed is messed
look
up.
At your theme, Esty. Don't care about abortions. You don't care if somebody has mental health problems. Hey, you didn't go look for help. Too bad. Go
Not
die.
too bad. I'm just saying people need to take responsibility for their own actions and stop putting it on
They
others.
don't know. I know a young boy who's on drugs, who doesn't have insurance. He's stuck on the street. He has nowhere to go.
And I keep telling you, send him to me.
I'm trying to. He doesn't want to listen. I try to find him. I find him.
What is it?
What is it?
What's the problem? Is he doesn't think that there's help. He doesn't think that he's worth it. He doesn't
help.
love himself.
He keeps telling me he's going for help. He wants help.
If he wants help, then he'll come to me.
He doesn't. Then tomorrow morning, it's like me. Look, I'm today my 42nd day quit smoking.
Mm-hmm. Wow, congratulations.
And it's hard. Trust me, it's very, very hard.
I know.
And I'm not getting the support from my family. They say,
really?
oh, wow, Ty, very good. But that's not what I want.
No, your family's so happy when you quit.
Okay, the point is it's very hard. And tomorrow morning, if I do take a cigarette tomorrow morning, I say, wow, what a great cigarette. I'm going to quit again. I'm going to feel bad about it. Same way with this
But
kid.
You see, I don't like this thing. I like this rather, you quit for 40 days, you take one cigarette, you really enjoy it, then you quit again for 40 days, and then you really enjoy it, and then you enjoy it more when you have it less.
I can have a cigarette again and then quit again?
One cigarette? No one's going to be. So
no
who
good.
are you trying to prove to yourself or others?
I'm trying to.
I think one cigarette a month is fine.
Really? Because they're saying any cigarettes are no good for you.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like, I don't know which company, but like I don't know. I feel like they're just like, oh, everything's bad. Everything in moderation.
I've quit now for good. I will never smoke again.
Don't say that. Don't put yourself in that box. Just leave it open. Maybe when you're 80, you'll be like, you know what? I'm dying anyways. Or,
no. First I'm living.
120. You'll be fine. You'll be 109. Yeah. You'll be 119. You'll be like, you know what? I have 1 year left. Let me enjoy it by smoking.
I'm not going to blow that 1 year either.
Do they allow people who are 119 years old to smoke, or do they say it's unhealthy? It's like at some point it doesn't matter.
I don't think that box that says you can't smoke anymore is no good.
I think everyone who is 119 should smoke cigarettes, even if they never did in their life, because why not?
Okay, so now Esty, let's go to some fun topics. It's the summer now, and everybody's going to the beaches and parties and upstate. Wow, it's wonderful, right?
Yeah.
So I hear you're going to a party.
Yeah, July 4th. There's 2 of them. I think I'm going to make both of them. It's going to be very exciting.
And what are you going to do at this party?
They have food, drinks,
of course,
and swimming. What else could you need? That's the perfect day. I was thinking I'm going to get my nails painted July 4th. Someone else did it. I don't know if I'll copy.
What do you mean July 4th?
You just did like red, white, and blue.
Oh, very cool.
My friend, she says she has shorts that are red, white, and blue. I'm like, I want to have a red, white, and blue outfit that she wears every July 4th. That'd be cool. Like a designated clothing for that day, like Halloween.
Oh, very nice. Okay. I plan on making a big family barbecue, but I don't plan on going away. I just plan on being in town because I'm going to work on July 4th. I'm not going to drive upstate and back.
Yeah, people are driving upstate just for that?
People go upstate already.
Just for July 4th. No, for the whole weekend.
I guess so. It's going to be a longer weekend.
When
is July 4th? I think July 4th
it's on Wednesday.
So you're going to take off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wow, what a long weekend.
Yeah, but it's the summer. I feel like everybody's just more relaxed.
Oh, you mean you don't have to work? You don't have to do the hospital? You don't have to do good things? People don't get sick?
Yeah, people get less sick in the summer just because they're happier. I don't know if that's true. I'm just saying it.
I love the warm weather. I have no problem.
Me too.
Even though yesterday that heat killed me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was yesterday?
Sunday.
100-degree
weather almost.
Yeah, it was crazy hot.
I love the heat.
Oh, I literally burnt myself on the car. I got out of my car and I was like, ow. I was like, there was a literal burn on me from just touching the car. That's how hot it was.
Okay. Well, Esty, you're a very interesting person, and I'm very happy to sit with you over here. I think I'm going to have to get some therapy from you.
Yeah?
But you know what? Can you explain to me? You once called me a name, like ESBGFID. What does that mean?
That's the Myers-Briggs. That's a whole other system that it's only relevant.
Now that you know I'm running for public office and people are talking about me and I'm a big shot or I don't love people, I love people. What is my numbers?
You're an ESFJ. That's my stance on that.
ESFJ.
Yeah, it
Explain.
means you're an extrovert. You love people.
Okay, good. That's true.
You're an S. You're very practical, down to earth, and you like you're
Plain,
just
I don't need
you're
anything
realistic,
fancy, right? Go
right?
ahead. I'm so I'm into the good.
Okay, you're an
you.
F, which is a feeler. You think with your heart, and people's pain really gets through to you.
It does, Esty.
I know.
So far, I like these letters. What is this?
And a J is I wasn't so sure about the J or the P. You'll tell me. The J is like very neat, organized, structured. You get things done.
I get things done.
You
slowly.
like starting projects or finishing projects better?
I like getting to the finish line. I see
so
the finish line.
J. So the J is the just like you get what you say you're going to get done. You like having like a schedule and knowing what you're supposed to do and getting it done.
It takes me a little longer, but I'm on. I don't give up. I'm on track till I get to that finish.
Yeah, ESFJs are great. They're literally
so I am a great guy.
You're a great candidate for public office. It literally says like ESFJ. It says these people are friendly, fun-loving, and having them around. They're always helpful. They're always caring. It literally it says that about you, that you love helping your neighbors and willing to help. I had a friend who was an ESFJ, and she would always be like, "Oh, you want me to go to the grocery with you? No problem." And she would just, for no reason, just to spend time with people and help out in any way. She was so happy to do that. So that's the ESFJ. You're able to just.
Oh, good. And what are you? What is this technology called? Or this?
It's called the Myers-Briggs. It's originally Jungian theory. It's not technology. It just explains how to treat people. Like if I know you love being around people, then if I make a party with a lot of people, I'll invite you. If I know you don't like large crowds of people, I won't invite you to those. I'll invite you to only smaller crowds. Like if you know what people are, you can cater to them and make them feel more comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Like I'll know to be nicer to you because you can get your feelings hurt more easily, where other people, they just
is this ESFJ thing, do my feelings get hurt easily?
I think so. I think it hurts you more than you let on.
Really?
I mean,
it doesn't really hurt me.
Everybody gets hurt.
I got you. I get disappointed. The problem is that you try so hard, and I get disappointed when people just bash you for no reason.
Yeah, everybody needs appreciation and like to know that what they're doing has value and not be knocked. Definitely.
I have a lot of people telling me, Esty.
What?
Nothing. I don't even want to repeat half your things because you're going to get upset.
No, I won't get upset. Why?
It's all bull. This thing that you're saying is bull, and Heshy's a bad guy.
You know what I love? I love when people have no information and then they have an opinion on something they know nothing about.
Exactly.
And when you say someone is a bad guy, that's a false statement because people do bad actions. They are not their actions. So if you can say what this person is doing is not good, you can't say that the person themselves is not good because people aren't bad. Actions are bad. People are inherently good that sometimes choose the wrong thing, but that's okay. What I'm saying is they can't say you're a bad guy. They could not like what you're doing, but that's their problem.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a good girl. I appreciate that, Esther. You are wonderful.
Thank you.
We're coming down to the end of the show. Too bad we didn't get any callers. I guess there was some issues.
Well, we had two callers.
I know.
We actually had four, but they dropped the phone.
I know.
Yeah. Hey, guys, you are listening to the Just Enough Heshy Show. If you want to call in, we only have 4 minutes.
But don't forget,
718-303-9090.
Next week's show is going to be very interesting.
Right.
We want you to behave yourself with Naftali Mosta. Again, Esti's opinion is that she believes that Most is right 100%?
No, it's not right or wrong. It's he wants to get kids to be educated, and he's doing it in the only way he can because every other option was not available to him.
And my opinion is that he has no right to mix in, but it's our fault. And I was talking to this guy, Mr. Weeder, and he told me simply, he says, Heshy, they tried to do this legislation in Rockland County. He tried to come after us and we beat him. And why did he lose over there? Why couldn't he get through with his legislation there? Because they fought back here in our neighborhood. We didn't fight back. We didn't sit down with Mr. Moster, and he got more powerful, more powerful, more powerful. Esty, you got 1 minute. Take that call or not. I don't care.
Let's hope it goes. Hello, you're on the air with Uncle Heshy and Esty.
Yeah, I'm going to speak to Robert Haskell.
Oh. Robert,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Please.
Yeah, Robert Haskell is available because he told me to call in. I support all the way Heshy from the States. I wish him all the best. Shalom.
Thank you. Thank you.
And all the best. A lot of strength and energy in Koach.
I appreciate it. That's very nice of you. You're very nice. And I'm going to win this election hands down. And I appreciate your support. And you see, this is what I need. Why can't somebody be nice like this?
Yeah, just call up and say, hey, I support you.
My name is Herschel. I can't say the last name, but he knows me.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Herschel, for spreading more love.
Spreading more love. We appreciate it. And don't forget, September 13th, make sure all your friends come out and vote for me.
Definitely. All the best.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you. Thank you. CSK,
Wow.
this is a cool. Now I'm going home tonight.
Yeah,
I'm
you're going home feeling better?
I'm feeling better.
That's all you need is to
That's
make
all I
one
need.
person feel better every day and to just spread it a little bit.
Before we go, take your opinions. Naftali, you're coming on the show next week. We can't wait to have you on the show. I would like to be there to
I'd love to
mitigate
hear
for
both
you.
sides, what's been going on, what's been. I haven't heard a lot
I'm
about
gonna
it.
I'm going to see. Well, we're going to have a lot of people call in. If they want to call in, again, here's your opportunity to fight back. Here's your opportunity because
Yeah, we're having an open forum, a discussion. We can talk about this.
Sometimes people just let it go and then they get stronger and stronger and stronger. If you don't fight back, what happens? You get knocked down and then you wake up the last minute like me. Sometimes people come to me the last minute. I have a guy who had a problem with the building department and his neighbor, they were fighting. It got so bad, he comes to me now, come help me, Heshy. It's a little too late now. I'm going to try,
Right.
but it's so, you got yourself so much in trouble.
People don't look for help until they're like dug in a pit and they're like drowning and they're like, oh, yeah, you know what they say? You have to, hit the fall before you can go back up.
Well, you're just listening to the Just Enough Heshy Show. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you listening to the show. Tune in again next Monday night at 9 o'clock. And here's my music to vote for Uncle Heshy as district leader.
1, 2, 3. Do you want someone who makes your voices heard, who understands and listens to your every word? Someone who can advocate for your community, someone who believes in equal opportunity.
Uncle Heshy, Uncle Heshy,
Vote for Flappy Squirrel and Uncle Heshy. They're the best candidates for you and me. Together they'll bring peace and prosperity to the whole district of Brooklyn. Just wait and see.
Спонсор точного времени – ресторан «Артхаус».
Самое сложное в ресторане прованской кухни.